Hi friends, welcome back to the RA Yogi and day 5 of our Warrior series. Today you will be guided on how to practice Humble Warrior, also known as Baddha Virabhadrasana. Baddha means lock, and in this posture, in a classical posture, your arms are behind your back with your fingers interlaced, and this can be a challenge for some of us living with arthritis of our fingers, our hands, and our wrists. So today I'm going to be giving some accessible variations of this pose that has many physical and energetic benefits, which I will be sharing at the end of today's class. So be sure to watch the full video and decide which Humble Warrior option is best for you today. And we'll close our practice with a little teaching moment about humility. What you'll need is a yoga mat, a sturdy chair without arms, 2 yoga blocks, and a yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap or yoga blocks, that's perfectly fine. You can use a towel to mimic the strap, as well as some large books, or maybe even some cushions from your couch. We just want to have some elevation today with those blocks. Gather your props and get ready for day 5 of our Warrior series. Let's begin in Tadasana at the top of our yoga mats and checking in, relaxing the body before we start. That way we can have a very present, safe, and efficient yoga class together. From here, in Tadasana, we'll take Warrior 1, sliding our back foot slightly behind us on 2 separate tracks, making sure we can bend slightly into that front knee, tracking the knee in line with our middle toe, making sure we're not dumping into the lower back. We're really lifting the belly in and up, lifting through the spine, and your heel might not touch the floor, and that's okay. If we don't have the flexibility in the back of the leg, that's okay. We can just come to the ball of the foot. Just listen to your body. Make sure you keep bending into that front knee for balance. And the classical posture for Humble Warrior is interlacing the fingers behind your back, pressing those interlaced fingers behind you, lifting the heart, lengthening through the spine, keep bending into that front leg, and then slowly exhaling to drop the front of the body parallel to the earth. Then the last thing to drop is the head, continuing to bend into that front body in Humble Warrior. This might not be comfortable for everyone's hands, so if you don't have a strap or a towel to use, you can reach your arms behind you, activate the muscles of your back, your arms, your shoulders, and then slowly you can inhale and reach back up into Warrior 1. Bending into that front knee, inhaling and exhaling. And we're going to step forward, mountain pose, grounding into the 4 edges of the feet, softening the knees, the hips are underneath the shoulders, chin parallel to the earth. Slide the right foot back. On 2 separate tracks, the hips are facing forward just like we did in day 1 of our tutorial for Warrior 1. We're bending into the front leg, and this time we're going to use our yoga strap and possibly our blocks. So I'm going to set up blocks, 2 blocks to the inside of my left foot, and I'm going to prepare a yoga strap behind me, holding on to the strap. Inhale, holding your strap, exhale with a nice long spine. Send the heart parallel to the floor, reaching the arms up. Pivot that back foot so it's facing forward. Breathe in You can lift the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades. Coming into Humble Warrior as we bow our heads. There is another option with the strap that I wanted to show you. You can loop your strap through. And once you have a looped strap, if you have arthritis in the hands or the wrists and it's painful to hold on, or it's difficult to hold on to your strap, you've now created a solution to keeping the chest open and not having to use the hands at all. Placing your strap, sliding your arms behind you, and placing the strap on your forearms. As you can see, my shoulder blades are slowly retracted. My chest is open. Inhale, lift the heart, and exhale to slowly release to the inside of your right leg. As you can see, my arms are relaxed and reaching up towards the sky. If this doesn't feel good for the arms, holding onto the strap, you can release your strap down and send your hands to the inside of your left foot on yoga blocks. So your yoga blocks are in line with your foot. As you can see, my back is parallel to the floor, and I'm dropping my head slowly in Humble Warrior. If you want, you can slowly hop closer and see if it feels more comfortable to set the heel down towards the floor. If that doesn't feel good, then simply come back to the ball of your foot. Keep bending into that front knee so it's in line with your ankle. And when you're ready to come out of the pose, we really want to activate through the feet. Inhale to lengthen the arms up, coming back into Warrior One. Send the hands to heart and step forward to the top of your mat, back into Tadasana, mountain pose. For the seated variation of Humble Warrior, you'll need 2 yoga blocks and possibly a yoga strap or your alternatives. Find a comfortable seat on the edge of your chair, breathing in and out in Tadasana, mountain pose. We're going to move to the right side first. Send your knee in line with your middle toe, right underneath, right over the ankle. And we're going to send our leg behind us, making sure that the thigh is fully supported by the chair. And in this pose, we have the option to interlace our fingers here in Humble Warrior, or we have the option to send our hands down to a block and bend the elbows slightly to keep the hips leveled. In some variations that it's taught, the foot is sideways, but this can be uncomfortable for some people in the hips. You can come down here, keeping your back nice and flat, sending your blocks to the inside of your right foot. Breathe in and breathe out in Humble Warrior, dropping the head completely, relaxing. If that's available to you, or keep your head in line with the spine, gazing down at your yoga mat. When you're ready to come back up, place your hands to your thighs to walk up the thighs. Inhale, bend the knees, and we'll switch to the other side, sending our blocks to the inside of our left foot, sending our thigh on top of the chair, making sure that our knee is in line with our heel, and sending our hips forward towards the left side. If this is comfortable for your leg and your foot, you can inhale, lift the heart. You can even try to interlace the fingers if this feels good for you and you feel stable in your chair. And slowly come forward into a variation of humble warrior. I think this is not as steady, and I prefer to teach the variation with the hands down to the blocks. So again, there's a variation taught where the back foot is grounded on the yoga mat. That might not be comfortable for everyone, but it allows you a bit more space to move with the blocks at an angle. Your spine is lengthened, you're breathing in, and you're releasing the head completely in your humble warrior, if that's available to you. Inhale and exhale. Bend at the elbows, keeping the triceps tucked in, softening the shoulders. Cultivating our inner humble warriors. And when you're ready to come out of the pose, send your hand to your thighs and walk up the thighs with a long spine, and then slowly bend the knees. And you can heel toe the feet back to center, removing your props to the sides. You've learned some different variations standing with props and seated in your chair. Listen to your body and what feels best for you. Before we close today's practice, some of the benefits of humble warrior include stretching the hips, strengthening the legs, opening the chest and shoulders, improving balance. It acts as an inversion as well. When we drop the head, bringing a fresh supply of blood to the head, a bit of an invigorating posture. You're welcome to take final relaxation, Shavasana, for a few minutes to absorb all of the wonderful benefits of this practice. I also wanted to offer an extra activity linked to this practice in the description below. I wanted to offer a few activities one could try to cultivate more humility in their lives. So I will link that below in the description. Please go ahead and subscribe to the RA Yogi channel if you haven't already. And do leave us a comment below and let us know how you like this warrior series and how you like the activity today, what came up for you. This is really a community. I'm here to connect with you, to share together and learn together. Let's close our practice with a chant of Om, the universal mantra of oneness. Breathe in and out. Inhale fully and exhale completely. Inhale for Om. Thank you for joining me for this warrior series. And remember that you are all warriors on and off of the yoga mat. Namaste.